Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. So the topic of this video is gonna be Mr. Striker level 7, which you can see now on the screen. We're gonna also explain you how this level 7 kind of works, especially on the support units. And of course, we're gonna also talk who's better, Shinji or Striker, and on which unit, which hero is gonna be kind of the best option for you. But first, a huge shout out for Mr. Carnegie, which actually lent us his Ferrari and helped us with the test. And of course, a massive shout out goes out also to Mr. Allen with a side note. Alan, please have a look at these numbers and please write in the comments your evaluation about the level 7 and I will gonna gladly pin the message to the video. So let's start, guys. So we must start by evaluating the support kind of effect of the units, and what you're seeing now on the screen, you see on the left side me hitting Carnegie, which is upstairs with his tanks with no heroes. Why? Because we want to see the default hit, which is 66.1B. And of course on the right side you see exactly like you saw me in a video yesterday. It's, by the way, Alan's idea to put on slot number 9, Carnegie should have no unit, so we can see the difference between the left row and the right row, and you see exactly exactly the difference in numbers when it comes down to this support unit effect. But before we put Shinji and Striker Eureka back to back and we evaluate them from both level 5 and level 7 point of view, allow me to say also that we have some heroes in TOPWAR which indeed also hit the back rows, which have of course a chance to severely damage slot 7, 8, 9, making Strikers Eureka's tools just like Pollex, which is slot 1, 2, 3, or Maximo slot 4, 5, 6. Meaning you lose these slots, you severely drop the performance of these heroes. So first let's put these two heroes, Shinji and Striker, back to back and actually highlight the differences. So both heroes, first of all, you see they have a very high war stats for the hero, which means this will gonna boost your attack, which is absolutely beautiful. Now, the first tool both have is indestructible buff. Of course, Striker Eureka's indestructible buff is higher than Shinji's indestructible buff. Second tool both heroes actually have, it's actually a proc hit. And of course, Shinji has a higher damage output than the Striker Eureka. And the last tool is actually Shinji has a super boost, an extra boost for his skill proc, and Striker Eureka has this support unit's defense kind of tool. And now let's answer the question, which of these two heroes fits the best? We're gonna start, of course, first with level 5 versus level 5 because this is very realistic. And from this point of view, the majority of you people which actually go only to level 5 and stop there are also people which need a lot of these good rewards in PvE. And of course, from this point of view, Shinji is better because he's gonna hit way harder. Also, for the vast majority of players which actually stop at level 5, there is a very high chance that you actually have only one match. It's either the tanks or the planes. So if you have Shinji, there is no point to hurry with Striker. As soon as you want to start to build the second match, either the tank or the planes, whatever you're missing, of course there is no way around Striker. So up that moment, this part of the video applies for you too, in which we actually talk about the difference between Shinji level 7 and Striker Eureka level 7. So players which actually aim for level 7 are most likely players which already have 3 different type of matches for every unit type. So from this point of view, we have to answer the question, where should I put which of these two heroes and would work best? So let's start with the tanks. So this is the meta of the tanks right now. You have Gypsy, you have Pollex, and of course, the best solution would be to put Striker in. And why is that the case? Because Gypsy already has a good amount of damage and Pollex is a hero which is a very, very solid performance when it comes down to the damage point of view. So it's pretty wise actually to put Striker on the tanks. The second important reason why you should use Striker on the tanks is actually by us talking about the planes. And this is the meta heroes set up for the planes right now. So we have Mr. Maximo and we have Miss Hazel, But the issue right here is actually that Maximo sometimes falls from his skateboard. And yeah, Maximo is actually the only damage sources you actually have on your planes. And that's why you need Shinji on the planes, not only because of his indestructible buff, which is the plan B, you also need Shinji for plan C, which means, yeah, do some damage, get some procs, do some damage, and try to kind of stabilize the battle till Maximo kind of wakes up and hits properly. So your opponent at the start won't push you that hard towards this moment in which you cannot turn the battle around. So yes, beautiful people, this is the full evaluation of Striker Eureka, level 5, level 7. I would love to hear your ideas in the comments about this video. And of course, I would like to see Mr. Allen's input when it comes down to this support unit skill of Striker Eureka. Guys, don't forget to support this fantastic channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. Don't forget to press a like if you have reached this point in the video. And don't forget to see me in the next beautiful episode.